तुझे इश्क हो खुदा करे, तुझे इश्क हो खुदा करे।
मैं दुआ को रास्ते से हटाना चाहती हूँ और मैं जानती हूँ कि ये काम तुम बआसानी कर सकते हो।
के बारे में भी जानती हो कि तुम्हारा उससे ताल्लुक क्या? तुम हो कौन?
मैं नौशरवा गजनवी की पहली बीवी।
अब जो उस मुजरिम को सजा देना चाहे आप दे सकते। मैं कभी उसकी हिमायत में सामने नहीं खड़ा हूँ।
नहीं नजीर भाई, वो ये तो फिजा का फैसला है, ये करेगी फैसला और हम हिमायत करेंगे। अगर इसने कहा कि सरफराज को सजा दिलवाओ तो मैं सजा भी दिलवाऊंगा।
कह रहा हूं ना, मैं यहाँ हूं तो आपको फिक्र करने की जरूरत नहीं है। अब चाहिए
आप हैं तो तसल्ली है मुझे। फिक्र रहेगी मिजना की मुझे। मैं माँ हूं ना। माँ होना क्या होता है ये तो वही औरत जान सकती है जो कभी माँ बनी हो।
वाह वाह, क्या बात है। शाह से ज्यादा शाह के वफादार हैं आप। ठीक है भाई, तब वो तुम्हारी असलियत से वाकिफ नहीं थी। हाँ, लेकिन उससे कोई फर्क तो नहीं पड़ता। सच तो ये है कि हिस्से में तो मेरे पहले आई।
हटाना चाहती हूँ और मैं जानती हूँ कि ये काम तुम बआसानी कर सकते हो।
के बारे में भी जानती हो कि तुम्हारा उससे ताल्लुक क्या? तुम हो कौन?
मैं नौशरवा गजनवी की पहली बीवी।
अब जो उस मुजरिम को सजा देना चाहे आप दे सकते। मैं कभी उसकी हिमायत में सामने नहीं खड़ा हूँ।
नहीं नजीर भाई, वो ये तो फिजा का फैसला है, ये करेगी फैसला और हम हिमायत करेंगे। अगर इसने कहा कि सरफराज को सजा दिलवाओ तो मैं सजा भी दिलवाऊंगा।
कह रहा हूं ना, मैं यहाँ हूं तो आपको फिक्र करने की जरूरत नहीं है। अब चाहिए
आप हैं तो तसल्ली है मुझे। फिक्र रहेगी मिजना की मुझे। मैं माँ हूं ना। माँ होना क्या होता है ये तो वही औरत जान सकती है जो कभी माँ बनी हो।
वाह वाह, क्या बात है। शाह से ज्यादा शाह के वफादार हैं आप। ठीक है भाई, तब वो तुम्हारी असलियत से वाकिफ नहीं थी। हाँ, लेकिन उससे कोई फर्क तो नहीं पड़ता। सच तो ये है कि हिस्से में तो मेरे पहले आई।
Assalamu alaikum dear students, I hope you all are doing well and I'm also so happy to see you back, and I always feel happy to share some beautiful things and beneficial tips and formulas with you guys, so you can get lot of benefits that may help you make your life. Alright, okay, I am Shugupta Afzal, your teacher, and I am once again here with in front of you guys with in your video lecture, and I always prepare very interesting and very informative video lectures for you guys. So let's get started. We start our today's lesson, and it's very important and it's very interesting. As you can see, our today's topic is power of the mastermind, and it is very important and essential topic that will help you a lot to make your life, to set your goals in life, and not only to set your goals but also to achieve your goals and aims and ambitions and many more achievements that you dream. Okay, so this book will enable this chapter, these inspiring topics, as I teach you, as I share with you, as I make you understand these things. They are a wealth of inspiration. They are no less than a treasure for you guys. Rather, they are assets. Rather, these video lectures in which I bring most interesting and inspiring and informative and very motivating things for you people. So these lectures are no less than an asset for you. All right, okay. So first of all, you guys might be thinking that whether you yourself got benefit and whether you yourself got motivated when you had gone through these topics and the chapters from this very interesting book. So my answer is yes, and definitely yes. When I gone through these topics, they inspired me a lot, they motivated me a lot, they delivered to me a wealth of inspiration. They helped me to set my goals. They made me understand what should I do, what parameters of getting rich I should opt for, and they made my ways of life. So that's why I thought it an obligation on me. So I am sharing these topics, these chapters with you guys, so that it made my life prosperous and successful, and I made many achievements in my life. That's why I'm sharing these things with you. That's why I am sharing, rather I am preparing these very helpful and informative and inspiring and motivating lectures with for you guys. Okay, so let's get started. I'm sure you are prepared to attend to this lecture, and you are very enthusiastic to attend to this lecture, because in every lecture you get very interesting things and you learn very important things. All right, and you wait anxiously for my lectures. All right, okay. I always enjoy your comments when you like my video lectures, and you share your views, and you express that your previous lectures, they were very interesting and they were very informative and they were enthusiastic. I want to share one more thing with you guys, and that is the person who is himself or herself well motivated and high spirited and knowledgeable and very learned, only that person can share the same type of energies, knowledge, information and lectures for you guys. Okay, I hope you understand. It was very important to tell you. So in the previous comments I came to know my guys, they like me, and there were more new guys, new students and new people from my audience. They like my video lectures, and rather they also give me suggestion that we also want one more lecture on this topic and this topic, because I always try to make my lecture very interesting and information rich for you people. So in the comment section, what you share, your suggestions or your proposals, so they are safe, and I'll also prepare lectures, and I'll make video lectures knowledgeable and they will be rich in information, and then I'll share with you. Okay, so keep sharing your beautiful, your expressive and your appreciative remarks in your comment section, in your beautiful comments. Okay, and I feel happy when you share the beautiful topics with me, and inshallah I'll also prepare video lectures on those topics that you guys have shared. Okay, so I come to the topic, today's topic. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, power of the mastermind. We will learn what mastermind is. Okay, and what power it has. Okay, how mastermind can give us that high amount of power and energy that we become prepared, we become ready to do anything in our life, to do anything positive, anything beneficial that is beneficial and useful for us. And when we get to some position, when we get riches, when we become wealthy, so the first thing, the first idea that comes to our mind, and it's very positive, and every person who tries, who struggles in life, and when he or she becomes successful and achieves his goals, so those people, they keep thinking that they are going to help other people so that they may face the difficulties and the challenges in the same way as we overcame those challenges and we succeeded in our life. So they are always ready to help others and to make those people who are not yet successful in their life and you who are yet struggling, and sometimes they are disappointed, and sometimes they lose heart, and sometimes they think to quit their ways, their goals. But this is not the thing. We never have to quit our way, we never have to lose heart, we never have to get disappointed. Rather, we have to run after our goals, and at any cost we have to achieve them. And this is the chapter, this is the very topic that will help you how to make mastermind. First of all, you will see, you will learn what mastermind is, what is the power, what is the wealth of power behind the mastermind. Okay, and what driving force behind the mastermind, and how it can help you become rich, healthy and wealthy and prosperous and successful in our life. Okay, power of the mastermind and the driving force, and it is the 9th step toward riches. When I went through this book, it is one of the most favorite books, Think Big and Grow Rich, and that's why I'm preparing the video lectures so that you guys can also get benefit from this book and these chapters and these topics. Okay, so power is essential for success in the accumulation of money. Power is very important. Power is essential for success in the accumulation of money. Okay, plans are inert and useless. Plans themselves are nothing. They are inert and useless without sufficient power to translate them into action. Okay, this chapter will describe the method by which an individual may attain and apply power. Power may be defined as organized and intelligently directed knowledge. Power as a term is here used refers to organized effort. The effort must be planned, must be organized, and it must be an organized effort sufficient to enable an individual to transmute desire into its monetary equivalent. Organized effort is produced through the coordination of effort of two or more people who work toward a definite end in a spirit of harmony. Power is required for the accumulation of money. Power is that much important element in acquiring money, in acquiring riches, in the accumulation of money. You must remember the power of power. Okay? Power is necessary for the retention of money after it has been accumulated, after it has been gathered, after it has been gained. Okay? Power is not only required for the accumulation of money, rather it is also essential, rather it is also significant for the retention of money after it has been accumulated, after getting money, after earning money, after winning money, after achieving high amount of money. We haven't to waste it. We have to plan how to spend it and how to make it more and more. Okay, how to add to it. Okay, so after accumulating that high amount of money, the next thing is how to retain it, how to retain money after it has been gathered, after we gather it, after we accumulate it. All right, let us ascertain how power may be acquired. If power is organized knowledge, let us examine the source of knowledge, what knowledge is and how it has power, how it is powerful. An infinite intelligence. First of all, first one is how is it knowledge? Okay, an infinite intelligence. This source of knowledge may be contacted through the procedure described in another chapter with the aid of creative imagination. And the second is accumulated experience. Experience is also very important. We learn from our mistakes. We do not get succeeded, we do not become successful. In our first attempt, we try first time, second time, third time, and so many times. And we become successful at the 100th attempt. Okay, so in the 99 attempts, we get fail. But this time and this effort, this struggle, they are not waste. They don't go to waste. They make us learn. They make us knowledgeable. Okay, they give us experience. And when we gather that amount of knowledge and that much experience, okay, then we become more knowledgeable, we become more experienced, we become expert that yes, this is the way to become successful. This is the way to achieve our goals in life. Okay, so mistake is very important. We make mistakes and then we learn from those mistakes. So when you on the way of success, if some mistake is committed, so never lose heart. Okay, don't get back, don't try to quit your goal. Okay, keep going, keep struggling, keep making effort and never lose heart. Okay, this is the way. We have to become very steadfast. We need to be very steadfast, okay, to get some goals in your life. So the B point says accumulated experience. The accumulated experience of man, or that portion of it which has been organized and recorded, may be found in any well-equipped public library. Yes, we can get that knowledge and experience from public library and books. An important part of this accumulated experience is taught in public schools and colleges, no doubt. We also learn, we also accumulate knowledge. These are the basic sources of knowledge. First of all, public schools, and then colleges, then public libraries, where it has been classified and organized. There we also not only we get knowledge, we not only get experience, rather we also learn how to classify that knowledge and how to organize that knowledge to make achievements, to get our set goals in life. Okay. And the C part, C point, it says experiment and research. Experiment and research. After getting so much knowledge and experience and research, okay, we become able to do something big. In the field of science and in practically every other walk of life, men are gathering, classifying, and organizing new facts daily. We learn new things daily, and after experiment and research, we hit the facts, we reach facts, and it happens daily. Okay, this is the source to which one must turn when knowledge is not available through accumulated experience. Here too, the creative imagination must often be used. Knowledge may be acquired from any of the foregoing sources. It may be converted into power by organizing it into definite plans and by expressing those plans in terms of action. Examination of the three major sources of knowledge will readily disclose the difficulty an individual would have if he depended upon his efforts alone in assembling knowledge and expressing it through definite plans in terms of action. If his plans are comprehensive and if they contemplate large proportions, he must generally induce others to cooperate with him before he can inject into them the necessary element of power. Gaining power through the mastermind. Now, we have got to the main point of today's topic, mastermind. So, gaining power through the mastermind, first of all, we understood that what power is. We say knowledge is power. So, we got to know how to get that power, okay? How to get that knowledge, what we call power. And now the mastermind. Okay, first we will learn what mastermind is. The mastermind may be defined as coordination of knowledge and effort in the spirit of harmony between two or more people for the attainment of a definite purpose. No individual may have great power without availing himself of the mastermind. In a preceding chapter, instructors were given for the creation of plans for the purpose of translating desire into its monetary equivalent. If you carry out these instructions with persistence and intelligence and use discrimination in the selection of your mastermind group, your objective will have been halfway reached, even before you begin to recognize it. So, you may be better understand the intangible potentialities of power available to you through a properly chosen mastermind group. We will here explain the two characteristics of the mastermind principle, one of which is economic in nature and the other psychic. The economic feature is obvious. Economic advantage may be created by any person who surrounds himself with the advice, counsel, and personal cooperation of a group of men who are willing to lend him wholehearted aid in a spirit of perfect harmony. This form of cooperative alliance has been the basis of nearly every great fortune. Your understanding of this great truth may be definitely determine your financial status. The psychic phase of the mastermind principle is much more abstract, much more difficult to comprehend because it has reference to the spiritual forces with which the human race as a whole is not well acquainted. You may catch a significant suggestion from this statement. No two minds ever come together without thereby creating a third invisible, intangible force which may be linked to a third mind. Keep in mind the fact that there are only two known elements in the whole universe, and that is energy and matter. It is a well-known fact that matter may be broken down into units of molecules, atoms, and electrons. There are units of matter which may be isolated, separated, and analyzed. Likewise, there are units of energy. The human mind is a form of energy, a part of it being spiritual in nature. When the mind of two people are coordinated in a spirit of the harmony, the spiritual units of energy of each mind form an infinity which constitute the psychic phase of the mastermind. The mastermind principle, or rather the economic feature of it, was first called to my attention by Andrew Carnegie over 25 years ago. Discovery of this principle was responsible for the choice of my life's work. Mr. Carnegie Mastermind Group consisted of a staff of approximately 50 men, with whom he surrounds himself for the definite purpose of manufacturing and marketing steel. He attributed his entire fortune to the power he accumulated through this mastermind. Analyze the record of any man who has accumulated a great fortune and many of those who have accumulated modest fortunes, and you will find that they have either consciously or unconsciously implied the mastermind principle. Great power can be accumulated through no other principle. It's very important principle. It's very important thing that great power can be accumulated through no other principle. It means if you want to be powerful, and in the previous lines we have been learning that knowledge is power, and power is the knowledge that helps us to achieve our goals in life. All right, so now we see that great power, that type of great power that we learned a few minutes back. Great power can be accumulated through no other principle. There is one and only one principle to get that power. There is no other principle to achieve that great power. All right. Now, energy is nature's universal set of building blocks out of which she constructs every material thing in the universe, including man and every form of animal and vegetable life, through a process which only nature completely understands she translates energy into matter. Nature's building blocks are available to man in the energy involved in thinking. Man's brain may be compared to an electric battery. It absorbs energy from the ether, which permeates every atom of matter and fills the entire universe. It is a well-known fact that a group of electric batteries will provide more energy than a single battery. I repeat it, it's a well-known fact that a group of electric batteries will provide more energy than a single battery. Wow, great, amazing. A group of electric batteries cannot provide that much amount of energy that we can have from a single battery. It is also a well-known fact that an individual battery will provide energy in proportion to the number of and capacity of the cells it contains. The brain functions in a similar fashion. This accounts for the fact that some brains are more efficient than others and leads to this significant statement: a group of brains coordinated or connected in a spirit of harmony will provide more thought energy than a single brain. Just as a group of electric batteries will provide more energy than a single battery. Through this metaphor, it becomes immediately obvious that the mastermind principle holds the secret of the power wielded by men who surround themselves with other men of brains. There follows now another statement which will lead still nearer to an understanding of the psychic phase of the mastermind principle. When a group of individual brains are coordinated and function in harmony, the increased energy created through that alliance becomes available to every individual brain in the group. It is a well-known fact that Henry Ford began his business career under the handicap of poverty, illiteracy, and ignorance. It is an equally well-known fact that within the inconceivably short period of 10 years, Mr. Ford mastered these three handicaps, and that within 25 years he made himself one of the richest men in America. Connect with this fact the additional knowledge that Mr. Ford's most rapid strides became noticeable from the time he became a personal friend of Thomas A. Edison, and you will begin to understand what the influence of one mind upon another can accomplish. Go a step further and consider the fact that Mr. Ford's most outstanding achievements began from the time that he formed the acquaintances of Harvey Firestone, John Burroughs, and Luther Burbank, each a man of great brain capacity. And you will have further evidence that power may be produced through friendly alliance of minds. There is little, if any, doubt that Henry Ford is one of the best informed men in the business and industrial world. The question of his wealth needs no discussion. Analyze Mr. Ford's intimate personal friends, some of whom have already been mentioned, and you will be prepared to understand the following statement. Make men take on the nature and the habits of the power of thought of those with whom they associate in a spirit of sympathy and harmony. Henry Ford whipped poverty, illiteracy, and ignorance by aligning himself with great minds, whose vibrations of thought he absorbed into his own mind. Through his association with Edison, Burbank, and Burroughs, and Firestone, Mr. Ford added to his own brain power the sum and substance of the intelligence, experience, knowledge, and spiritual forces of these four men. Moreover, he appropriated and made use of the mastermind principle through the methods of procedure described in this book. This principle is available to you. We have already mentioned Mahatma Gandhi. Perhaps the majority of those who have heard of Gandhi look upon him as a merely an eccentric little man who goes around without formal wearing apparel and makes trouble for the British government. Great. In reality, Gandhi is not eccentric, but he is the most powerful man now living, estimated by the number of his followers and their faith in their leader. Moreover, he is probably the most powerful man who has ever lived. His power is passive, but it is real. Let us study the method by which he attained his stupendous power. It may be explained in a few words. He came by power through inducing over 200 million people to coordinate with mind and body in a spirit of harmony for a definite purpose. And with that, our today's lecture ends. Okay, I will come in one more. I'll come with one more interesting video lecture with one more interesting topic, and I hope you will get much more information. You will get inspired and motivated to be able to make your goals, set your goals, and achieve your goals. I wish you all the best. Allah Hafiz. See you.